Yippee! Hello. Such a long time, honestly, not gonna lie. I'm alive, and yeah, today we're drawing silly comic with silly character. If I can find my tabs, I have 20,000 open, per usual. Your favorite streamer? Oh my god, you're my #1 fan. It says on your thing you're my #1 fan. That's so silly. Oh my god, you're my #2 fan. Oh? I think my Wi-Fi died for a second. I'm sorry about that. I never use I just use a random fun pin to base. It itches my brain. It also helps me tell things apart. I'm gonna use this one. Let me get this color real quick. Grab this color. Ugh. Yeah, it said it disconnected and then it reconnected. So I don't really know what's happening with that, but it could be any sort of thing going on. Is this working? Okay, yeah, my little guy is working. I was worried they weren't. Okay. Yippee! City. Oh. Starting a drawing on stream is really awkward. I don't know why. I like when I already have something going. I don't know, because it's just really ugly at this phase, and it's also a lot of pressure. I can't, because usually sometimes I just throw anything down and then I kind of go for it. Get to see me adjust my canvas 5,000 times simply because I draw it too small and then I draw it too big. Because I draw it all the way first because I'm better at drawing things out on paper. Oh my gosh, struggling. So that results in the zooming out kind of making it easier for me to get my basic shapes down. Let's see, chest. Actually, I'm gonna do something very silly because I'm trying to do a pose. So I'm gonna grab a random color and I'm gonna draw some blobs. For my reference. I zoom in and out a lot once I start getting into the actual process, but this is how I start my drawings now because I learned the hard way that this is a lot more conducive to what I actually want to do. And helps me get kind of those basic shapes and the ugly part down very fast. You're the top fan? Oh my god. I say as I absolutely butcher this. It's okay. We'll figure it out. I like how Jack isn't cussing because they know that they'll get slapped on the wrist by my safe chat. Don't start banning each other. No infighting, no infighting. This is such a weird frame to put in such a long canvas, but I don't think these blobs are going to help me at all, actually. They may have just made my life a little harder, actually. Whoops. I'll take away your banning privileges. Wow. I'm just like, art has not been good today. This has not been a good art day. Even my warm-up was a little rank. I can fix the power imbalance. Hold on. Driving in my car right after a beer. I don't know why that came out. There you go. Now, fight to the death for my entertainment. I demand thee. A duel for me. See, here's the thing, is that this is only going to end up hurting me because you're going to either ban each other or put each other in timeout, and then I'm not going to have anyone to moderate. Oh god. Violence. I'm good at that. Man moment. Oh my god. Stop deleting all of his messages. No. What have I done? How did you delete them all so fast? It's like you were waiting for this moment. Oh, okay. You guys are gonna have to start playing nicer. I'm gonna have to shut down the sandbox. Wow, this is looking real rough. I think I made the shoulders too like broad in general for the pose I'm trying to do, so we're just gonna... Also, my pin is too small. So I was using a really small canvas before this. It's not my big canvas that I like. Huh, that's actually strange. I don't know why they can do that, but you cannot. Hold on. Oh my god, it tells me how many timeouts you've had. There you go. Now you have the power. Also, super duper funny thing, I at one point had 4 people in here because I watched the viewer count to kind of gauge how things are going. And they popped in. And then someone unsubscribed from me, they're like, what the heck? They probably like blacked out because I don't know how you got here, man, if you didn't want to be here. Oh, I hit you guys. I'm sorry. I'm struggling so hard. This isn't even funny. If I keep struggling, we're gonna scratch the idea of actually drawing this stream and we're gonna just play Animal Jam. I'm not kidding. Yippee! I'm glad the audio is working. So I'm gonna erase everything I just did besides the head, and we're gonna start over. Cause holy crap, I'm struggling so hard, it's not even funny. To be fair, kneeling down poses, like the chest and abdomen area, are kind of hard for me. Anyways. So head doesn't break skateboard. Also, this character's a little bit smaller and I keep making his traps really big, which is how I kind of gauge the chest size. Then we're gonna, like... Because the thing is like, I don't need this to be, like, perfect because I'm gonna draw him in a lab coat. Actually, I might just do that now. Just draw him in his silly, like, lab coat. Just so I don't have to deal with all the hullabaloo of all the other stuff. And I'll fix it later. Right now it's just the really rough base of it. I just need to put something down so I actually even start the comic. The only thing is I wish when I streamed I could hear my silly music. Maybe I can. I just don't want it to also come through the microphone is the issue. Oh wait, no, I just can't. Once I plug the mic in, I can't hear my own audio coming through my computer. Sadness. I guess that's why people stream with headphones on. I'm learning things. It's like a book. It's like holding papers. I might change the lab coat. I might look up a different lab coat because I don't know if I love this one. It's giving like trench coat with the collar, but I don't really know how else to draw it. I do need to get some silly wired headphones. Something like that. The only thing is that like one time I did have my earbuds in and instead of connecting to my microphone that was plugged into my computer, it hooked into the earbud microphone, which, as you can guess, is significantly worse than the microphone I actually use. Oh, you boy! Driving in my car right after a beer. Oh, that's not good. That makes his chest look too poofed out. And then we're going to draw the other sleeve. When in doubt, just draw the sleeves on because the sleeves will hide all your snakes. At least in the base. It keeps me sane. It keeps me sane in the basing stage. We'll proportion this later. I didn't zoom out enough, so my proportions are going to be absolutely ruined and preposterous. They're going to be borderline offensive to look at. Wow, that's a really big hand. Oh my god. Imagine me keeping... This is why I have to zoom out, because everything is a different size now. It's very frustrating. And this is supposed to be like implying that this is in the this is in the front, and this is in the back. Okay. And now it looks like his whole body's here, but I'm gonna draw his legs in, and it'll hopefully imply that where his body actually is. There's a leg here and a leg kind of going back. Shoo. This is a pose I should have gotten better references for, but I didn't, because I'm just too silly. I'm just silly, aka I'm ill prepared. Thick. Oh my god. Kinda, the leg needs to come more forward. Once I draw that part in, I can kind of see where I'm at, because the thigh ratio in comparison. So, like, this needs to be, like, back there. Driving in my car right after a beer. The thigh, this calf, needs to go here. Oh, I'm gonna have to look up cowboy boots because this character wears cowboy boots. We'll do that in line art. Why did you mention the She-Hulk twerk pose in my chat? This is a side note, so I actually remembered to do that. There. No more cheeks. You get no more cheeks. Cheek privilege is taken. His pants are gonna go over the boots, so pants, boots. Okay. Let me fix this hand a little bit. By shrinking it down. Jack, would the thumb be in the front or the back from this position if you're picking things up off the floor like this? Because I'm having trouble doing it with my hand. The thumb would be in the front. I'm stupid. Not me trying to figure out how to orient this hand now. So that's kind of the basic shape of the hand. And then thumb. So thumb. Okay. And then I want to make him less broad. Hold on, he's too broad. Let me fix that. We're shrinking this man. There we go. Well, I have many broad characters. Okay, so due to Instagram cropping, I have to make this a weird size, so I have to kind of proportion everything weird, and I hate that there's a ton of space at the bottom and top of this photo, but that just means I'm gonna have to actually draw a background, which kind of sucks, but I plan to make it fadey and stuff, because I don't really want to deal with a background. Okay. Yeah, it's oddly square now. Like they don't my freedoms have been taken. just rough rectangles. I like the bottom one, the shape of the bottom one better, but I'll just use that rectangle when I make the things, the actual panels. But now I'm just gonna draw it in. Okay, so scrolling comic can mean multiple things. If you mean scrolling up and down, no, because it's not a webtoon comic. But like side to side, yes, it's gonna be just the normal kind of scroll thing on Instagram, which is why there's 5 different ones. This one's gonna be just, this particular panel of it is just gonna be 2 because they're so similar. It's not worth making 2 canvases to portray this idea. So this one's just getting like thrown in here. I'm gonna make the boxes more even later, but that's kind of what I'm doing. Look, if this was a page comic, it would be so much easier, not gonna lie, but that's just not how that, you know, posting there works, so. I hate this head shape, I'll fix it later. This is why I hate basing the camera. I have to like start lining and stuff. Cause I like fix so many things later on. Cause I'm like, oh, I'm unhappy with this, I'll fix it later. I don't like the angle the face is at. I want it to be more facing forward. I want this to be more here. So eraser. Drawing a face shape of a character I've never drawn before. I've never drawn this character before, and this is the first time being drawn. I'm just noticing that. I've never drawn this character at all before, and now I'm trying to draw them from memory. Mistakes were made today, but that's okay. Like, I don't want him to have like a round chin. I want him to have a stronger face shape. And it's slowly driving me crazy, but I know I can fix it later if I just have a reference image, but I'm not gonna go search for one right now. Killing myself in Minecraft. Don't ban me. Going crazy, going insane. Oh my god, I hate the basing process. I just want to do line art. But I know I have to do the base. I have a migraine because I have feels bad disease, but everything's gonna be okay, maybe. I lied to myself. Okay. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Oh my god. Okay. I'm descending into madness. I might need to come back to this panel. You know that thing where it's like artist when trying to not draw on the 3/4 angle? I'm trying to draw in an angle that isn't straightforward, but also isn't the 3/4 angle. It's like somewhere in here. This is about where I'm trying to draw. Okay. Like, because I feel like every artist has their 3/4 angle that they're good at. Mine is like a super deep one to the side, and I hate it. I hate drawing that angle because it's only good for so many things. But yeah, that's my particular 3/4 angle. Let's see. And then I'm gonna just apply the nose here because I'm gonna need to look up a ref for the nose later because I want him to have also just some eyes to indicate. I'll fix the eyes later too because these are too big. Yeah, exactly. Like everyone, it's never the straight on angle either. Like it's always like a side facing one. My comfort, as you can see, my comfort angle is 3/4 facing the right. Okay, and then we have like zoom this out just a little bit. Hold on, I want to add more of the torso in here. I should probably make a small sketch of this character in my sketchbook before I do line art. So we might, I don't have a camera angle for that. Oh. So I'll have to just do that off screen. Which means I can only, if I get to line art, which I may not, I don't know how long I plan. If I may just go an hour. Streaming stamina absolutely tanked. It's fine. This is fine. Yes, please apply the transformation. I don't want to mess with you anymore. Give me this one. Please copy him. Please move him. See how it's gonna be like the same thing, so I have to like make the rectangles the same. Then I want to move this head kind of up, back, obviously, because that's how the neck works. Nick. He looks so angry. He's not supposed to look angry. I drew the face very vaguely, like I drew the expression very vaguely, so I might have to figure out how to actually do it in my style later. That's close enough. Actually, let me save these. I haven't been saving them. Okay, this one needs to be saved now. Then we have another big frame. Beck. Okay, so we're gonna have to zoom out. I'm gonna zoom out when I tell you this. Oh, I hit the mic. I'm so sorry. I hit you. Oh, I hit you again. I'm sorry. Welcome back. Did the stream die again? Oh, everything's coming through right now. Oh my gosh. All the messages just came through. And yes, I would love to be stretched out in a medieval stretcher. Like my body. I'm not drawing in the nose right now. I say as I go to draw in the nose right now. I'll figure out the nose later. It's just gonna look ugly right now. Please bear with me. Oh, I said my back, not I'm back. Yes, the sound of paint. As most artists do. Wow. This this side, we're gonna ignore how this looks. You know what, I'm just gonna do that for right now. As much as I'd love to get the side profile right now, I'm just trying to get this thing kind of based. It's not how his nose looks though. Going crazy, going insane, gnawing at the bars of my enclosure, eating the drywall, throwing up, like... I'll fix it later. I just actually want to, like, get into the liner because I'll fix everything. Because I don't love basing. Basically, half of my basing process happens during the line art. Because I don't know. I don't like this part. But I have to get it down. Oh my god, it's so ugly. It's so ugly. Help, help me. What the heck, man? I hate how the back, how the shoulder attaches to the back. It trips me up every single freaking time. Big muscular arm. Big man. Big man, muscular arm. The thing is like, I just really like the thing looking like I want it to, so particularly basing comics is really not fun for me, and also I'm having the most horrid art day known to man. Lucca's one of those characters where I'm like, I wish men were real. Okay, this arm is looking absolutely jacked up. Good Lord help me. Dear sweet baby Jesus, in your tiny little baby crib. That is a reference. I don't think that is part of my demographic. Your sweet little baby crib. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm going insane. I'm going, because that's the thing. Like, what the heck? Why am I like that? The worst part is I have a reference for this pose. That's how I know it is incorrect. Hold on. Oh my god. Struggling so hard. I'm struggling so hard. This more accurately should be named, I struggle for like an hour trying to draw basic stuff. Like, what is this? Sorry, I need a moment to contemplate my life choices. Oh my god. Oh, my thing's in the red again. You guys, your chat probably isn't coming through right now. That's why. If you guys go to top fans, you guys both have 75 EXP. I don't know what that does, and I don't know how you get XP, but I mean, okay. I just never know. I never know what's happening. Okay. I'm going to... Yeah, I don't think I have donations set up. I don't know how I would have them set up. I have a Ko-Fi set up, but that's about it. You would have to donate on YouTube, and I don't have that set up. I don't know how you would even set that up. And I don't know if it would even be fruitful to set that up. Do I want to give YouTube my debit card information? You know what, I'm gonna do something a little cursed with this frame, and we're just gonna, because I'm really excited to draw it, because I love drawing my big boy. I love drawing my big boy characters. I think they're really cute. I love drawing them in all their big glory. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a silly little quick frame in his likeness, so I don't lose my mind. This is here, okay, and then there's the circle, and there's, he has like this, and then we have the circle. Then we have his elbow. Then I want to have him kind of like reaching down, and like grabbing stuff off the floor. So maybe a piece of paper. And then I want to draw this leg kind of like down to the ground. We'll fix the pose. It looks a little awkward, and it's going to look a little awkward until... I am going insane, I fear. I'm going mad. Oh my god. I know I was like, I'll fix it later, but I hate that mentality because, oh my god, I hate it now. I want to like it now. I want to like it right now. Because I want to give him silly tummy, but the pose isn't allowing, and I have like a reference, but I am struggling so hard. Oh my god, guys. This is not my day. This is not my day. It doesn't even look good if I zoom all the way out. I know I do, but oh my god. I am having a moment just staring at this. Ugh, the things I do, man. What the heck? Make his neck a little thicker. just kind of fitting him in here the way I imagined. Driving in my car right after a beer. I'm gonna need to draw Sutton after this, because I realized that I've never drawn Sutton before. I have never, ever drawn this man, not even as like a doodle in my notes. I've never drawn this man, and I'm trying to draw him. I would like to draw him traditionally, because it'll be a little easier for me, but I also don't want to stop streaming, so... Would it be cursed if I started another art piece instead? Or I just finished the one Lutka panel. Which somehow is slightly cursed, because I do things in an order. I do them all at once. I do like all the liner, and then I do all the color, all the flat colors, then I go through and do all the rendering. The thing is, I also want to start with this first frame because I want it to look really good because this is supposed to be the eye-catching frame. I have drawn Lutka before. I've drawn Lutka before. Plenty. I've been drawing Lutka for years. And the thing is like, you can, and I 100% have just drawn a character from memory before, because you have to draw them the first time sometime, but the time to do that isn't when you're making a comic where you have to draw them 4 times. And I am now learning that. You know, hindsight is 2020 in this situation, essentially. I'm going a tad insane. I mean, this is kind of the base shape of what he looks like. I mean, he's supposed to be smaller framed than Lutka, but most people are smaller framed than Lutka. Then I'm gonna draw this pose. Oh, I don't have my sketchbook open to the right page. So you ask, why did you do that? As if I did it on purpose, which I did not, because, like, there has to be a first drawing of a character. I just forgot. Well, actually, I've never ran into this problem before, where I haven't drawn a character before and then I make a comic about them. I must also remind you that I'm not really used to characters being, like, really new. Sutton is a character I have made in, like, probably the past year. Sutton isn't even a year old. Like, this is a character... I mean, I have characters that I've had for years that haven't been drawn, and you really think Sutton's gonna get drawn? And I did want to draw him, but I can only really think of, like, doing it this way. But I do want to get this... I want to make silly comic, and I want to get it done, but, because I also realized that there's a reference from last summer that I wanted to make a Ginger Zyra drawing with, and then I never did, and I kind of want to do that. I'm eating a ginger candy. Why do you call me baby man? I know. Actually, it's where I get my power, by consuming ginger. It's why I'm so big and strong. Oh yeah. He is, in the terms of OC years, he is baby. He's a new boy. Fresh from the imagination. I should like go on that website like Go Girls Games and like make all my characters in like one of their character generators just so I have a basic idea of like what like certain traits about them, even though it would not be helpful at all. Because they all have like supernatural elements about them. Oh, I don't even know what his horns look like because he's part demon. Oh no. I'll pick just some random horns. That's the thing when making demon characters. I never like imagine their horns. But I'm like, crap. Sadly, most of my my characters go through twink death. So in their stories, they aren't twinks anymore. I used to have so many twinks, and now I just don't. Even when I draw the cleave and the cleavage too deep. There we go. Not the best, but a little better. Cleave, you winch. Cleave. Sorry, I'm like focused. Honing in. Well, you see, pub. People like it when you're like shooting stimuli directly into their retinas at all times, and me not talking, and only there being music and visual. There also has to be 2 separate audios. Sadly, this is how art stream. This is how I draw. I draw silently most of the time, so it's like this is just the design the lab code is gonna have for now, just because it's easy for me to draw quickly. And he's gonna have silly demon tail, so this is gonna be like this. I do need Subway Surfers gameplay. I like playing on this. He's gonna have like silly fedors. I'm gonna put like my YouTube watch later in the corner so we can watch. Aurora, hello! I'm very glad you could make it. But yeah, I'm gonna put my YouTube watch later in the corner. We can watch my YouTube videos together. Yeah, Jack now has the ability to put people in timeout, which was funny, but now it's terrifying. What is the silly treat? I am intrigued. Oh god, my orange just squirted everywhere. Jesus Christ, I'm eating an orange. I'm like an old person. I've been eating orange and ginger. Oh, the crown thingy is my top fans. So, you're in order. Basically, you get it from, like, chatting and donating and stuff. And now you're first, and I think it's probably because you've maybe interacted with my channel the most out of everyone here. We're not going to talk about what the orange did. Okay, never mind. You all have 75 XP. I think now it's the order you're coming to stream. Yeah, I think it's because they joined most recently. But you guys are all tied for first place right now. Yippee! I can't wait to see your silly treat. Knowing you, it's like some crazy combo, like peanut butter and fish or something. And you're like, this is my treat. This is my dessert. Ignore where you're eating it? Okay. Now I have to know. Oh, okay, it is normal. It's just ice cream with city little star sprinkles. Sometimes you go, this is my lunch, and it is like, it's like I fried apples and ground beef together, and I'm like, I'm glad you like it. I forgot to draw his expression. See, it's not cursed when you have them separated, but sometimes you put them together, and it's like... That's where the curse comes in. You get it from your dad. You inherited the eats screwed up little meals gene. Oh, you missed the conundrum of that I've never drawn this character before, and now I'm making a comic with them. So I kind of have to figure that out. We'll do it on the first frame. We'll take a little adventure together to give Sutton. We'll flesh out Sutton's character. I just need to do it before I do the close-up facials. And besides that, it's fine. Yeah, silly Sutton. He is the silly rancher guy that is a scientist that I told you about. I finally gave him a name. Here are the silly comic frames. They look really rough because I'm having the worst art day known to man. But most of my days are bad art days because I think it's more of I don't know how to draw problem. Oh, okay. Well, oh, there goes my... Jack, do you see what I'm talking about? See how that just happened? And my pins just flew across the screen. I don't even know if on stream you can see them anymore. My pins... Hold on. I can try to move this. Not the right layer. Hold on, let me show you this. I did nothing. Nothing at all. And my... There we go, window capture. Oh, you can't see my brushes anymore. My brushes popped out so hard that you cannot even see them on stream anymore. They're all the way on the other side of my screen. What happened? Why did they do that? It's always in it. Then I have to spend so long trying to get them back in. Please just pop back in. Oh my god, now it's not combining the brush size with them. What is this? What is the point of this feature? Why can't I just lock it? No. Going crazy, going insane. See how everything's messed up now? They aren't combined anymore. What happened? Help me. What the heck, man? I did not... That is not what I asked you to do. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go insane. Why is it there? No. Guys, I'm going to lose it. And you can't undo it. I wish there was an undo tool for it. I don't know what it has. I just slammed them back in there because I'll fix it later. And I have a preset thing. Please. Okay, so that did that. Now these are two separate things. I want this to be at the bottom. Yes, I made a workspace, but whenever I reset the workspaces, it messes things up. Because it auto updates the workspaces. So I don't have a backup of my workspace because I'm stupid, essentially. This is usually not even here. This is usually, I guess, at the bottom of this. Okay, cool. But yeah, it sucks that it just did that. I don't know why it does it. I hate the CSP stuff. I just don't like it. And there isn't a cohesive guide on how to make it work. Because now, my brush size was down here, and then I can also change my brush sizes to my brush properties down here, but now I can't do that. It's just all brushes. Going insane, I fear. Because I want to put it down here, but I don't know how to put it back down here. Please? Nope, and now it's popped out. Okay. Literally going insane. No, I don't want to replace that. Oh, this stream is just me slowly spiraling into madness. Because I get into the art groove and I'm like, oh yeah, we can do this, guys. I did the hard part. I don't want to pop it back in here because I know it's going to make the pins disappear. I'm very upset currently. I'm just going to put it there for now and we'll figure it out later. I'm just going to have to inconveniently shift through all this stuff. I am sane. Affirmations of being insane. Being sane, not insane. Jesus Christ. Okay. Where the red line appears. Yeah, it just pops it out. Oh, there you go. Thank you. I am a tad, special. Oh, there I go. I popped it out again. Trying to fix it. Going insane. Going insane. Going mad. Okay. There we go. Give me the option. Give me the option. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys, it's time to draw this character for the first time on stream, aka I'm gonna be silently looking for references. There goes my pen. Okay. Teeny Kano! Teeny Kano was really fun to draw, but also kind of, I did not realize Kano had way more blues than I thought. Kano had 2 more colors than I thought Kano had, and that means he had 6 different blues just on his character. I need to get a little thing to put on screen every time I'm looking something up to keep just so you know I'm still here. Also, haha, I can call you special, infinite Riz. Yeah, Kano is a character you would design. Master level Riz, but it's just me calling you special still. Driving in my car right after a beer. I go, oh, this character has a nose I don't think I'm going to structure, like it's not going to be like a structured nose, and I'm like, oh, that'll make it easier to draw. False. I'm worse at drawing non-structured noses because I have more characters with a structured nose. Is Coconut Mall playing? I cannot hear the stream. I just picked... It says... It was like... It said Nintendo type of beat playlist or whatever. They won't sue me, they'll just copyright the video, so they'll either take it down or, just to take all the royalties from it, which I don't make money off my videos anyways. I don't have enough viewership on my channel to even, like, do that. You have to have, like, a certain amount of views and also a certain amount of watch hours, which is kind of weird. Yeah, Jack is #1 now. I don't know. I think it's just bugging out because it doesn't know because you guys are all equal. Okay, his face, I want him to have... Okay, I just erased his nose. That's what I meant to do. Where's my eraser? Hello? Eraser? There he is. I'm really dumb. How did you get 100 XP points? Now you have 125. How did you do that? I guess you've just been talking so much. Don't be master chatting, bro. You get arrested for doing that in public. There we go. Nope. Okay, so I need the face to go out a little more. Okay. Yay! Face. I'm gonna move this nose a little bit. Yeah, probably, because I'm like, please help, I'm incompetent. How did you immediately get #1 again? Very confusing. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, now you have 150 XP. Maybe it wasn't working before and now it is? Very confused. My favorite thing is that you three are like the only three that like ever join, and there's 3 spots, so you guys are just like fighting for the top spot. So we're gonna go in another layer real quick, and we're gonna pick a random color, and I'm gonna try to like map out his hair. Because he has like some feathers, and then he has like some normal hair, because he's half crow. Oh, teeny! It immediately updated. It looks so cute. He's so teeny and cute. The person I made that attack for also loved your little characters in there. They thought they were really cute. I don't want to give him, like... I want his hair to kind of, like, stop here. Some feathers, and then I gotta put the ears, obviously. Eh. Yes, the silly puppy shepherd was so cute. I had to draw that character. I would also like to do more attacks next year. I did 7, which is pretty good. Honestly, probably the most, like, pieces I've done in a month in a while. But... Oh, also, I now have Flip a Clip on my computer, so I can, actually stream my animation process, which is pretty cool. So I can actually stream and animate at the same time now, which is nice. Because that's how I used to stream. And honestly, streaming animation is a little bit more fun, because it's a little more fun to watch, because you get to see me, like, adjust the frames and stuff, because you constantly have to play animation, so... Plus, it's, like, back on my roots. Where my art at is crazy. I think that looks cute, honestly. I might look up some demon horn designs, see if I can get... Nope, okay, well... So he's asking for the art, but he didn't send you the photos? Yeah, that sucks because audio scrubbing is really nice. Because even when FlipaClip first added their audio bit, they had scrubbing immediately, which was super duper nice. Considering they had no audio at all, and you just had to remember the song and kind of time it that way. I don't know how we did that back in the day. But, yeah, it's really nice. And I don't know why Light Motion wouldn't have it, because it has all the other stuff, like, I mean, like you said, even parenting. So I don't know why it wouldn't have audio scrubbing. That's really weird. Time to find some horns. But the issue with finding horns is I can't just draw anything, because I have to be like, well, this person has to lay down and sleep at night, so I can't give them some crazy horns. Yeah, I think about that. I think any character with ram horns that are just like one loop, like Aurora's, could be able to like sleep on the back of their head or like the side, even if she like popped her ear through. Because I don't want him to have really big horns, I think is also part of it, because like he's part crow. So I don't want it to be overshadowed by a large pair of horns, but also I have so many demon-based characters, it's like how many different horn things can I have at this point? Yeah, for real. I can imagine that there's like accommodations, and you're like, in the world, give them accommodations. Do not make them suffer. Yeah, I have not given a single character antlers because I just think about their well being. Not gonna lie. Antlers would be so cool. A deer character or like a reindeer character would be so cool, but like I just can't do the antlers. They'd be able to sleep like a few months out of the year when their antlers shed. And the female reindeer would never be able to sleep because they always have their antlers. Let's see. Also, I got to Toy House and I followed you on Silly Toy House. Jack got me a code, so now I have Silly Toy House. It has like nothing there. I have like a few worlds made, but besides that, I didn't put anything into it. I'm gonna do like a silly little twisty horn, where it's like kind of this way, and then it goes under, and then it goes kind of out like that. It'd be fun. Fun little horn. Maybe something like this. I think that could be fun. Also manageable to draw. I might make them a little bigger. Oh, what the heck? There we go. Go away. Okay. The head mayhaps be too big. The jawline, I think, is too bulky. I'm gonna have to put the jawline in. Because I want him to have like a leaner face. So we're just gonna kind of move this in a little bit. And I'm gonna go to the actual layer. Yippee! Bonk. Okay. Yeah, I only wanted one because Jack was like, yeah, you can do commissions on there. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll get one for commissions. And now I have to set that up. But it's not happening now. I want to draw. Right now, I need to go on my Ko-Fi and actually edit my commissions because I just want to be, I just want to have the goober doodles available and maybe the busts. I don't feel like doing full body commission right now, unless it's for a silly, like, art mutual. If an art mutual is like, hey, your art's pretty cool, can I commission you? I'd be like, oh yeah, go for it. Like, if I had a specific request for it, I'd basically do it, but I just don't want the option out there right now, especially with school starting soon. Garmer. It's I think it's because he is just so complicated, so people just don't like draw him immediately. And also, like, I probably would have drawn more of your characters this art fight if I would have actually drawn more in general for art fight. These silly feathers. Yeah, I feel like everyone this art fight was just so, like, burnt out. Because I feel like a lot of attacks happen, and I see so many attacks every year, and then this year I just didn't see that many people, like, being, like, very vigorous and stuff about it like usual. I think also because there's a lot of, like, AI and stuff that they had to moderate this time. People were kind of getting done with it. Yeah, it was really fun for experimenting, not gonna lie. It, like, really was a good refresher to get me back into art after that, like, ratchet summer class I took. That was absolutely awful. Yeah, I'm really glad my summer class has been done for, like, obviously, like, a month now, because I took a 5 week, which was, not the most fun. And it took me, like, all of, July, essentially, to recover from it, and I'm still actually kind of tired from it. It was a lot. It was Orgo, which is one of the hardest classes I have to take, which I've taken 3 calculi classes, or calculuses? Calculi? I don't know, I'm not an English major. And Orgo was by far the hardest thing I've had to take. Apparently Orgo 1 is just really, really difficult, and 2 is a little easier, but I don't have to take the second one, I don't think. Hopefully not. I shouldn't have to take it. To be fair, Calculus 1 is probably the hardest one, and then, like, 2 and 3 are pretty, like, specific on, like, one thing that you constantly do, and they just build on that, like, one thing. I know, I feel like I have a class every semester, someone goes, oh my god, that's the worst class I've ever taken. I'm so glad I don't have to take that. Good luck, though. This semester it's genetics. I had someone tell me, oh god, I'm so glad I don't have to take that again. And I was like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. It doesn't really give me confidence in myself, but go ahead. I like this horn. I think it's cute. I think it's a cute shape. I want to make it bigger. I think they'll also be easy to draw from the front, which is always a bonus. Driving in my car right after a beer. Something, something, something that looks like a deer. And good news for you, Aurora, I'm gonna try to start streaming during the semester, like, every Friday. Just to, like, make me draw so I don't, like, turn into, like, a mushy pile of, like, sadness from not being able to draw. So it, like, holds me accountable for at least, like, 2 hours at a time. like 1 to 2 hours, and also keeps my account alive. And I could be doing anything during that. I don't necessarily have to draw during those. I want to get silly other streaming setups set up, like also to play silly Pokemon games, because I would love to play Pokemon games on stream and also do traditional art. So those are fun things. Driving in my car right after a mirror. Sorry, that's stuck in my head. Dang it, are you guys being kicked again? Because the Wi-Fi. Okay, good. Getting so eepy and tired. I am God's weakest soldier. Also, my Ko-Fi goes blank right now. If anyone has any ideas that you think would be good for the goal, like drawing-wise, please suggest, because I don't know. That's why it's blank. But it's set. You can donate to it, but I don't know. Anyone can donate, but I don't know what to put as it. Because at first it was going to be like Lutka Cowboy, but now I don't really like that idea anymore, so I'm just like, what do you guys want? Someone do my job for me, please. Vodka oiled up, dropping wind. Well, to be fair, every year I draw Maid Zyra. I haven't drawn Maid Zyra this year. And I didn't draw him last year because I started drawing him last year and I hated the drawing. I drew 2 separate ones, hated the drawing so much, stopped drawing it. So technically he did get drawn last year, just not posted. But I do not have the file anymore because I hated it so much I deleted it. This escalated so fast. I want you both to look at what you both just put in the chat, and I want you to think about what you did. I want you to really think about both of the things you did. Oh, God. Maybe I shouldn't have asked you guys. Yeah, the KBPS is 0. Oh. Yeah, for real. It's banning me on site. Maybe I shouldn't have asked for suggestions from you guys. I should have known better. It is I who is the fool here. Hold on, I'm getting to my references. Because I need to draw an ear, but I'm bad at drawing them, so I need like a basic thing. Please. There we go. I haven't logged into Animal Jam today to get my spin. After stream, I need to do that. I need to get my Animal Jam spin. Silly doggy. Okay. See, I never really imagined his head because he's, in my mind, he's wearing a cowboy hat, but he can't wear a cowboy hat at work. So, well, technically he could, but I'm not, you know. I guess I won't draw him in a cowboy hat. I need to draw his hair, so I know what his hair looks like. It just feels improper for him to wear a cowboy hat at work, because he works in a lab, you know what I mean? I feel like he can wear it if they're like outside of that vicinity, but like inside, I feel like he wouldn't wear it. Also, if he's just doing work, I don't see why you would wear a cowboy hat inside. It would probably get in the way, because it's meant to just block the sun out of your eyes and protect you from sunburn. Neck is... Oh my god, Jack. That's actually just the new Ko-Fi goal, and everyone's like, what does this mean? What do you mean by this? And I'm like, you'll see. Let me see. The neck is too small, but it mainly looks too small because of the lab coat getting in the way. Because I need the neck to connect back here on that. So it'd be here, I think, would be the neck. Looks weird. I think this is part of my issue too, is that the head is slightly leaning down. It's not the best, but it's better than it was. Maybe it'll come to me in a dream. I feel like because this is the front of the head, this like Adam's apple thing should be more towards the front. Like this, yeah. Maybe kind of putting the neck line right next to it. I know there's like a thing right there, maybe. I need to look up a neck reference. Also, maybe it's just gonna connect into his shoulder blades. Like, they're right here, so. Not shoulder blades, his traps. Oh yeah, I also forgot about his tail in this frame. Throw that in real quick. Silly feathers, silly feathers. Lutka, this is after. So this is Lutka when he gets to the main land / world, and he is a part of the people doing research on people that are oddities and abnormalities. Oh my gosh. Whew. So this is the scientist assigned. So Sutton is the scientist assigned to Lutka. Welcome back. Oh, okay. Yippee! You can see real life cowboy. Take reference pictures for me. Because aren't there like a certain number of Buc-ee's and like half of them are in Texas because that's where it started? Oh my god, we're like toast too. You're like, oh yes, these are just references for my art. For no other reason am I taking pictures of these individuals. Might be making the lab coat too big. Yippee, puppies! Thanks. I'm trying my best. Considering I'm kind of just sort of going with the flow with the character design because I didn't plan this well. I can draw so much faster off stream, but streaming fun. Talking to people while art is fun. It's very... Being an artist is a giant cycle of want to draw but drawing evil, and then you draw and you're like, wow, art is so fun, and then by the next day you're in the same exact cycle of want to draw but drawing evil and not fun, and then you draw and it's like, oh, drawing is fun. To be fair, you're doing free art, and if they wanted the 100% right bike drawn, they should have, like, told you the name of the bike. Because if you're like, hey, I'm going to draw this thing for you, and they're like, cool, I want you to draw this thing for me, you would think they'd be like, here's the picture of the right one. Dinosaurs and fan fiction. What a combo, man. Actually, never mind. It makes perfect sense. Did he ever give said reference photos? I'm assuming not. I actually want to draw the finger on one of these. Bruh. I'm gonna make the book a little smaller so I can draw the hand this way. Or paper pile or whatever this is. It's just something he's holding. I need to see if vtuber Plus is, or the vtuber advanced thing is out. Yeah, it just sounds like he's like, give me the free art and leave me alone. Driving in my car, right here. Yeah, people who don't usually work with artists or like have never commissioned someone don't know a lot of etiquette, so that's why it's like kind of scary to like offer people free art. Cause it's like, oh, can I draw your thing? And they just go, yes. And then they don't send you, and like, you can be like, can I get pictures? And they're just like how he sent the disappearing video. It's like, he's just someone who does not understand the kind of like how it works. Yeah, the beer song, specifically the first one, and every time I sing it, I see like the video for it. You know what's so crazy is that I realized I never actually processed the like plot of Undertale. All I really saw was fandom content for it. And I like learned a few days ago like the main part of the plot like with Asgore is that his kingdom, like he needs to collect the souls for his kingdom, which I didn't know, but it was like the souls of children, so he had to kill children to get them. And that's why him and Toriel aren't together in Undertale. Yes, I would love to watch you play Undertale. Because I can't, I'm not dexterous enough at games to play it myself. I can do Pokemon and I can kind of do Minecraft, not the combat. Because I'm very bad with a keyboard, and then like remote is like the worst way to do any game apparently, I'm learning. Yeah, my favorite thing about watching people play Undertale that have heard Toby's songs but not played Undertale is like they get to see the moment where the song plays and then they get to see the character and the fight for it. And I think that's really neat, honestly. I love seeing that, especially so many years later, that the game is still relevant. Especially now with Deltarune and everything coming out, because obviously I want Deltarune to do good, and I'm glad like Toby is working with like Pokemon and stuff and is making like is successful. I wonder what the other person, I wonder what she's doing, like that worked on the game. Literally the character that Timmy is based off of. Oh gosh. You should take a small break from Minecrafting. If your fingers hurt from it. Love Minecraft, it's so fun. Yeah, but all the Spider-Man games are meant to work well with remote. They start out on console. So a lot of things meant for console, like, are better on console, especially if they never, like, if it wasn't planned to put it on PC. Or if it was made to, like, if it was catered to a specific console, definitely. Especially, like, the PS5 and stuff like that. Yeah, I saw that and I immediately went, how do I turn it off? My computer will explode. The hand's too big. Honestly, he is a little too big. Like, his arm is, like, in a weird position that I'm not really liking. His arm is hanging weird. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I need to take this and I need to move it up for my own sanity's sake. Like here, yeah, like right there. Now I need to go through and I need to fix that. I'm processing so many different informations right now about computers because both of you know a lot about them, and so does Jack. But like specifically you two, and you're like, yes, this word and this word. I'm like, ah, yes, I understand these words in that order. Definitely, those letters make sense to me. I probably need to get better with technology simply because I am a digital artist. But also, I don't know, man. I got so many other things to do right now. Yeah, that's how I knew it was too big, is that the hand is way bigger than his head right now, and it's closed. So I think about, yeah, about this size. Which means I'm gonna have to mess with the sleeve size and also the paper grab size. I have talked so much in the past 24 hours and my voice is not used to it, so my throat is actually cramping right now. Like, there is a cramp in my throat. But I want to keep going. Yeah, it's easy. It helps visualize if you're like, oh, this should be as big as this, and this should be as big as that. I do think those tips are helpful. Like every art advice, you should take them with a grain of salt because sometimes between stylization and such, like it doesn't really work out. But I do think it's a good rule of thumb to kind of know proportionally like how long things are. And then once you kind of know like on average how things are, then you can kind of play with it. Like I have characters who are supposed to have longer arms and legs and stuff like that, and like not as long of a torso, so I do think it's really helpful though. When you said the phrase gay cancer, I thought of that song from Mean Girls where it's like Halloween's her favorite holiday, and she's like, I can be a sexy doctor and I can cure some sexy cancer. And someone goes, no. And then she goes, I can cure sex cancer. And then they go, I don't think that exists. And then she goes, I did it. Don't. What is BBC code? I feel like you could answer that question. Like, specifically, what is it? Because obviously I had to kind of use it. I didn't use it specifically, but I had to use their stuff, which is in BBC code. How have you fallen? Like in Minecraft, real life, or are you saying like mentally you have fallen? Also, let's face it, like all feet kind of look weird anyways, so unless you've looked at a lot of feet, you can't really say, that foot is odd. Yippee. Oh, I see. Driving in my car right after a beer. I need to move his chest up. Baby boy's chest getting a little bit up. I'm drawing so slow. Welcome back to me bullying myself. Well, isn't that just a fun fact about you? That's awful. Oh, that's actually awful. That's actually so mean. That's so mean. I feel so bad for her specifically, because he was probably like, this is my wife, I love my wife, I'm gonna draw my wife, and they're like, your wife looks weird. Like, tell your wife to look more like what we think she should look like. Your wife is drawn wrong. God drew your wife wrong. I don't really know how the points are being administered. I guess just how many chats and how long of a chat. Because now Aurora and Pub are tied. But, you know, Jack has been talking more than Pub. I don't know. He's like, it wasn't even... He's like, this was God's stylistic choice, not mine. Pulling out his wife's dogs. That's their punishment. They have to look at the feet. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I just realized everyone in this chat is kind of in tech, and I am a silly little biology baby. Dang. I'm an idiot among geniuses, I fear. I just know about silly animal and plant. I wonder which abbreviation came first for BBC out of all the available ones. One of these days, if I start my comic, I want to make silly websites so I can post it on there and like also webtoon and stuff, but I also think it'd be neat to have a website to post it on. And I will incite you to be like, hi, can you please help? I will draw your OCs. I will pay you, please. Just help. I don't know how to make a website. And we baby. That would be fun, because I would like silly part of website for my comic, but also if I do end up selling merch, it's also nice to have your own silly website, just in case like the platform changes X, Y, or Z thing. And I would have to figure out how to set that up, but I think it would be fun to have. Guys, having friends is so cool. It's like the stuff that I don't get, they get. And we can help each other. That's so cool. I definitely recommend having friends. It's fun and worth it. Oh my gosh, if you go down into my description and you scroll to the bottom, it actually automatically prompts my Instagram, which is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, most of the classes in college people kind of BS their way through. I need to check my stream output. Okay, it's looking fine. Yippee, yippee, wahoo! Oh, ow. Just hit my elbow. Sorry, I was looking at the chat and I got distracted because I was looking, at the videos below, and I was like, ooh, silly art videos. The videos about art. Aeronautics would have been really cool. But also, I do think what, honestly, I'm essentially of the thing like, oh my god, I don't know how to do that thing. That thing is so cool. That's so cool that you can do that thing. I have a peanut brain, and it's like, whoa, you can make a website and you know how to code? That's so freaking cool. What the heck, man? I just know how molecules are made, man. On a very basic level. I don't know anything cool. All I got are all these random freaking plant animal facts. Also, I've been buffering on this because I don't know what I'm gonna make the shirt and stuff look like. Because I know it's gonna be a collared shirt, but I think I'm gonna pop the collar open. Because I don't really think... Because he used to ranch with his dad, so I don't think he would be, like, really in love with, like, business clothes, so maybe his collar would be, like, popped open. Yeah, but they aren't useful. Yeah, it is very fun for OCs, and it's why I'm so obsessed with like the biology and stuff of my OCs and giving them animalistic traits as well as like habits of those specific traits. It's also why I really like world building and also bringing lots of plants and flora and fauna into it. Only time Jack will be on top. Hee hee ha ha. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore that. Hold on, I have to draw this popped. You don't want a girl boss anymore, you want to marry a rich old man so you can play with airplanes. You're a simple creature, really. Marry old men. Play with airplane. Okay, hold on. I don't want that all the way popped. I want it popped like a reasonable amount. No, I'm gonna have to look up a reference. My throat, man. Jesus Christ. It's like the palate and the bottom of your mouth. Which one is that? Let me get back into here and find silly collared shirt ref art. Am I the only one that puts like art when I look up a ref at the end just so they know? Like, I don't just want like a picture of a collared shirt. I want like a specific picture of a collared shirt. Ooh, here's also some rendering. I don't need the rendering right now, but this is some really nice looking rendering. It's very yummy looking. I get to actually while they're dying. Fun biology fact about ginger, they're actually... Well, technically, it's not venom, it's poison because their spit can be poisonous, but they are not venomous. What a way to put that. Also, it's easier sometimes if you see it drawn by someone else, especially because sometimes they break down the basic shapes. It's a lot easier for my brain to comprehend. Okay, so this is gonna rest right here. Eat be tired, eat be tired. So that's really fair. I remember one time I was drawing, way back when. It was a long time ago. I was trying to find Greek statues and, like, jump scare. As a wee child, I didn't want to see all that. And then I got jump scared. Oh no. Oh no. See, the piercing, see, now, why were you looking up this piercing? I think that's the next question we have to ask. For what purposes? For which OC? We need to know. The people are curious. By the people, I mean me. I'm curious. Who is this? Which one of them? Okay. I think we do need to ask this question. Okay. No. Oh no. At least you didn't 100% not know what the context was. Because I feel like it definitely would have been not fun if there was no context. I need to do the crinkle. Kris Kringle, Santa Claus. Silly pin inside my paws. Drawing big, drawing great. Going to hit the desk on my face. Frustrated, silly drawing time makes me want to commit a crime. And when I go to sleep tonight, I will be done with the fight. But for now I must suffer, as my stream does buffer. Silly little crinkle claws, crinkle clothes and crinkle paws. I don't know. I don't know what crime we're committing, I'm not gonna lie. Driving in my car right after a beer. Oh, that bump was shaped like a deer. Meow, 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 meow. Somehow I managed to give him a broad chest and big titties. I don't know how I managed to do that on accident. Guys. God, this this in the YouTube chat is absolutely crazy. If it's blue, it'll fit in, dude. Kano is blue. You won't be able to see it. Actually, it was there the whole time. We just can't see it because Kano's actually blue. It's just the angle I have him at. Made it hard to not make a pronounced chest. My god, giving Kano's design a 7th blue. Diabolical, actually. Oh, I hit you. I'm sorry. I hit the mic again. Well, I'm gonna be drawing Lutka in this comic too, and he has the most massive man breast to ever exist. This man is, look, you can see the pooch. You can't even see his pecs in this picture, but you can see how I've already drawn the pooch. Like, every time you guys are too like horny in my chat, I'm just gonna whack you on the head. I'm gonna get a spray bottle. I'm gonna get a spray bottle. Oh, I need to look up cowboy boots. Also, this leg is not looking how I want it to. The art struggle. I am just struggling so hard today. I mean, I struggle most days with art, but wow, today has been quite the day for struggling with it. Yeah, you keep acting up, I'm gonna bring out the spray bottle. And it's not filled with Dr. Pepper. It's filled with water. I'm gonna chase you around the house with the spray bottle. Oh my god, Jack. And then, like, you say that, and then I just, like, bring out the water hose and absolutely, like, power wash you. What's going? I'm very confused. Teeny brain. Oh gosh. Oh, it's going down. They're coming for you, Jack. They're trying to find you. To spray you with the water hose. Oh, was my music still on? Hold on. Because the... okay. Okay, it's good. We're good. I checked how long it has left on it. My silly playlist. Yeah, I like some background music. It helps me not feel obligated to talk the whole entire time. So when I go nonverbal, like I usually do when I draw, like it's hard for me to talk and draw at the same time, hence why it takes so long. When I draw on stream, yeah, the chat definitely helps. I like when people are in chat. It makes it easier for me to talk. Otherwise, I have to either talk to myself, and my stream of consciousness makes no sense. I kind of have to like be friends with someone for them to handle my stream of consciousness, because I just be saying stuff. I sound crazy, crazier than I already sound. I mean, it's looking okay. I don't love the pant leg. And his leg is too big. His leg, this part of his leg is way too big. He needs to kind of be up in here. The pant leg is just not... I hate drawing this pose, but I constantly draw it and I do not know why. I do not know why I do this to myself. Hold on. This part of his leg is just too big for the size of this character. Hold on, let me fix this. I have to erase this. I have to go back and fix it. I need a bigger eraser. Give me my bigger eraser. Oh my god. Half of my art is just people slowly watching me, like, slowly descend into insanity. Because what do you mean I have to draw this again? The 1,000th time. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here because my back hurts and my throat keeps cramping. I don't know. I'm falling apart, but what artist isn't falling apart? This isn't for you guys in chat because I know you already do this, but this is in case anyone watches. The links. This will be posted on Instagram eventually, and probably also Instagram Reels and maybe YouTube Shorts or YouTube. I don't know, but you can. I'm definitely more active on Instagram. You can learn when I stream on Instagram. And you can, my Ko-Fi is also down there. I have a website, but also you could just click on the Instagram. That's the main thing I'm active on. It's like the only thing I use, even though it's kind of a hellhole. And I will try to stream more often, maybe even next Friday, or maybe some other time this week, but I definitely want to try to do it like once a week, possibly on Fridays, simply because Friday afternoon's a decent time for it. Anyway, thank you all for coming to my silly little stream, and hopefully I will see your wonderful and slightly unhinged faces next time. So, goodbye everyone!